Who says this is a man's business? Nothing on board would work without stewardesses like Natasha Romaniuk. She helps ensure that everything in the kitchen and dining room runs smoothly.
I study catering and hotel management, and I worked on hotel in Poland. Very sweet, fresh, and good.
Working straight through for 4 weeks with no days off is a hard school. But everyone on board is in the same boat. There are no weekends or holidays on the brave Tern. The 60 men are under time pressure. The 80 windmills out in the North Sea were supposed to be finished by now. The project is a €1.7 billion investment. Wind and weather have frequently interrupted work on the wind farm. Now Lee Kello has to make every hour count. The last windmill is his responsibility. But the last nacelle, the machine house, is still on the ship's deck, not on the windmill tower.
Joe, there's a bag full in the nacelle. There's a bag full of water in the nacelle. There's about 10, 12 bottles at least.
Lee Kello is the lifting supervisor on deck. If something happens here, he's responsible. But he takes part in the physical labor too.
We're just preparing to lift the nacelle now, so we're hooking the tag lines onto the crane so the crane can control it during the lift. Just right the times that we hook things on and hook things off the hook. Just keep a record for the OCM, just for the daily report. What time we lift someone off the deck, what time we land it.
After 12 exhausting hours on deck, he still has to do the paperwork in the office. His boss needs the report immediately. Good people like Lee Kello are hard to find. The company recruits from many different professions.
Electrician would be a good start. Also, if it's not installation, it could be commissioning, starting up the turbine, all the cable work. It will be more flexible then. But also we have a lot of good blacksmiths, steel construction workers.
Piotr Piekutowski working out in the exercise room. The assembly fitters need physical strength. Piotr, an officer, is here because he likes it. He's here every second day.
You're feeling much better, you feel fit, you feel much happy when you're sitting in your cabin watching the movie every day. You are only getting much more fat and you are not happy, believe me.
On the bridge, stewardess Adriana Szczesna is cramming for a test to become a deckhand. She knows she's going to lose her job, like many crew members. Fred Olsen Shipping is going to hire Filipinos at lower wages. But only the boss is permitted to talk to us about this.
In general, everybody has a bottom line for their operating costs. It costs so many $1,000s a day to operate this vessel, and Fred Olsen will always be looking for the best deal in the market to hire the vessel out for a competitive day rate so they can compete with the other companies installing offshore wind farms.
Costs are a big pressure on the shipping company. Filipino seamen are well trained and will also get responsible jobs on the bridge. Piotr Piekutowski is lucky. His contract is not temporary. He'll be keeping his job.
You are growing up with your experience, so you can join to other vessels. From the beginning to the end, you are always like in an adventure.
This is part of the job too, a trip home by helicopter. After many weeks at sea, leave to go home. But what about the last windmill? It's still not finished.